Hold on. My niece Ashley, who we love very much, posted her videos on social media with some accusations about our family. My family was a little surprised.
Well, there was a lot going on the internet.
Tamar announced that she would be interviewing our niece Ashley on Tamar's podcast. I didn't think it was a good idea.
I am getting Ashley. You're not going to make me feel bad about that. I wanted her to come to a safe place to tell her.
All right, y'all. Tamar Braxton has finally broken her silence. And when I say she spoke with her whole chest, I mean everything came out. We're talking family betrayal, behind-the-scenes drama, and even legal paperwork. Tamar basically said, I'm done playing games, and started revealing what's really been happening within the Braxton family. Now, we all know Tamar has never been one to hold her tongue. She's given us years of honesty and entertainment. But this time she went all the way in. According to Tamar, networks have been hiding the real truth because it's too raw, too messy, and too real for television. And that part right there had me shook. Because if what we've seen on Braxton Family Values is the watered-down version, imagine what's really going on when the cameras stop rolling. She explained that reality TV is edited like a movie. Scenes get cut, timelines are rearranged, and storylines are shaped to fit neat 45-minute episodes. Tamar said what we see on TV is just the surface, the trailer. The real story? We haven't even seen it. And honestly, that makes sense. We've all watched reunion episodes where major details suddenly come out and we're left thinking, wait, how did we miss that? Exactly. The juiciest parts never made it to air. But here's where it really gets messy. Tamar didn't just call out the networks. She called out her own sisters. She said they've been acting sick and dishonest on television. Those were her exact words. According to Tamar, her sisters performed for the cameras. Fake smiles, fake hugs, fake resolutions, while the real issues stay boiling behind the scenes. Everything looks good on TV, but backstage, it's a pressure cooker ready to explode.
Blamed for something that I didn't do.
So who gave the man my address?
It's called an attorney.
Oh, he can't sign my address in that letter. That house not even under my name. Because I know y'all give about me. I'm not expecting y'all to really give about me. But what I am asking about is my child.
Tamar made it clear she's done pretending, done with the fakeness, done sweeping real problems under the rug, and done protecting people who refuse to protect her. She said if they're not willing to be real, then they shouldn't even be on TV. And honestly, she's not wrong. What's the point of reality TV if none of it is real? Then she addressed Towanda, and this is where things turn legal. Tamar confirmed that the cease and desist situation was very real. Lawyers got involved. Paperwork was filed. This wasn't just a petty sister disagreement. The tension had been building for a while, and it all started over a clip. Footage that never even aired. Whatever was in that clip was so serious, so damaging, that it led to legal action. And to this day, we don't know what was said or done, but clearly it was enough to fracture the family even further. Tamar then touched on even deeper pain within the family. She brought up her niece Ashley and the tragedy of Ashley's sister passing away. This wasn't surface-level drama. This was real trauma, real grief, the kind of pain that permanently changes a family.
So when my house got robbed, that was really hard for me. And people that's close to me knew that. And I have gone to great lengths and spent an obscene amount of money keeping my home and keeping myself safe because it's just Logan and myself.
Yeah.
And when that was violated, that was like, wow, so y'all giving out my address now? Well, y'all know. Because I know everybody was like, well, she lived with her mother and everybody thought I was having financial issues. No, that wasn't the case. I just didn't feel safe anywhere.
Yeah.
You know? And it was like, I didn't want to leave from my mother's house because if everybody has a good relationship with their parents, your home or your family's home is a safe place. Mm-hmm. So for me, it took me a long time to actually buy a house here that I actually lived in. Like I have 3 that's just sitting here in the city because I just didn't feel safe enough to move into.
Yeah, so when they gave out that address, you just felt like they already knew what you was going through?
Yeah, man, because, not only did he send it to my house once, he sent it to my house 3 times. He sent it to my house. He had someone walk it up to my house. He sent it where they sent it through U.S. mail, and then they sent it through U.S. mail, and then they sent it through.
And it said your name on it.
Sent my name, where I was, and sent it through UPS. And I'm like, I mean, are we being intentional here?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was really upset about it. And unfortunately, at that table was the first time that I had seen
them, like, I got a cease and desist, and nobody said anything.
Because it was never a factor of a cease and desist. It was a factor of who gave out my personal information.
Yeah.
My home.
Being blamed for something that I didn't do.
So who gave the man my address?
It's called an attorney.
Oh, he can't find my address in that letter. That house not even under my name. Because I know y'all give about me. I'm not expecting y'all to really give about me. But what I am asking about is my child.
Tamar said the family has long-standing private pain they never wanted to unpack publicly, and bringing up reopened wounds that had been buried for years. She also spoke about ongoing issues related to her brother's behavior, issues that shaped the family dynamic for a long time. While everyone else chose to ignore it and pretend everything was fine, Tamar said she was the only one carrying the truth. Imagine being the only person in your family willing to acknowledge reality, the only one saying, "We need to talk about this," while everyone else refuses to listen. That kind of isolation is exhausting. And Tamar said that's exactly what she's lived with. So when she finally spoke up, how did her sisters respond? They turned on her. Tamar said the family has always prioritized looking polished and perfect to the public, while behind the scenes there was manipulation, tension, and constant pretending. She was tired of it. Her honesty shook the family dynamic completely, and now everyone is scrambling to deal with the fallout. She also said that if they were to talk about real issues, they need to talk about safety, and that's when she dropped another bombshell. Tamar revealed that her home was broken into. As a public figure, that kind of violation shattered her sense of security. She was so afraid afterward that she moved in with her mother because she no longer felt safe in her own home. She invested serious money into security to protect herself and her son. But what came next was unbelievable.
She was trying to break it up, so we're just going to go with what she said. When she tried to separate us, I didn't feel like she tried to separate us. I felt like she tried to separate me. You get what I'm saying?
I can see why you think that.
Right, because she pushed me in turn and protected Tony.
She did.
Right? And gave you a superstar. You're the number one R&B. Right? So that's what I was feeling like.
But aren't y'all all superstars?
I mean, okay. Fine. I don't have to be, and I definitely don't have to be in my family dynamic. I'm okay with being the youngest sister of amazing siblings that I grew up with that are beautiful and talented and black.
Yeah.
Okay? I don't have to be a superstar in that situation. When I'm at work, you will give me my flowers. You will respect me. But when I'm in that situation with my family, we don't even have to bring up our occupation.
Right.
And the status of our life.
Yeah, you shouldn't. Yeah, right? I don't think so.
But I just felt like I was pushed in the corner at that table. Like, I really came to discuss my niece, where's everybody head at in this, and who gave out my address. That was the objective for me. Yeah. And I didn't mean to come, in a way that was combative or aggressive. I was really trying to have a real sensible conversation. Now, when people started pushing my back up against the wall and I had to come out fighting, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah. Do you feel, did this happen, this whole situation, the cease and desist, was that sent before Towanda's wedding?
All of that was before Towanda's
wedding.
And before the bridal shower that I was invited to, but I wasn't invited to.
Do you feel like you was uninvited because they felt like you were trying to put the family on blast with your niece, or?
I wasn't trying to put my family on blast with my niece. My niece put her experience on blast by herself.
Yeah.
And I signed up to support her. And I still am signed up to support her.
So what was Towanda's issue with you? Do you feel like that you were uninvited from the wedding? Because originally you were.
But I was uninvited from everything before the table.
Yeah.
So was I really invited to the wedding, or was that another part of being gaslit?
Tamar revealed that someone in her own family gave out her home address. Her own family. They knew she had been through a break-in. They knew she was terrified. They knew she had gone to great lengths to protect herself and her child. And they shared a location anyway. This wasn't careless. This was dangerous. Tamar explained that her property isn't even under her name, which is a privacy strategy many celebrities use to protect themselves. She did everything right. And her family completely destroyed those safeguards by giving out her address. So, where's the Braxton family stand now? According to Tamar, the sisters aren't speaking. Legal threats are still lingering. Old wounds have been ripped open, and decades of hidden issues are now public. And Tamar? She's done. Done pretending. Done protecting people who won't protect her. She's telling her truth with no filter, no sugarcoating, no editing. She made one thing crystal clear. The real Braxton family story is darker and messier than anything we've seen on TV. What airs is just a PG-13 version of an R-rated reality. And after hearing everything Tamar had to say honestly, I believe her.